Well, God bless you and kingdom blessings. Apostle H. Daniel Wilson coming here, and I'm so blessed to have my sons and my daughter with me today to talk about a monumentous. We've done a lot of great things at Valley Kingdom Ministry, but this will be one of our largest. One of the visions that we have is serving the family and the community. And so coming up on January 29th, virtually, you'll be able to partake in what we're calling From His House to Your House. It's a myriad of different classes that will enrich your house, but the revelation is coming out of God's house. And so we just want to take just a few minutes to, first of all, to just kind of go around and just let them speak on what they feel that this day will accomplish. I'm going to start with Elder Nate. I know this was, you were a partner in this vision. What is your thoughts on From His House to Your House?
Apostle, it's been a great vision that you've casted with all the different classes and workshops that you put out. Everybody is looking for that right now. When you talk about how to write and publish a book, when you talk about how to write a business plan, 501c3, credit repair, I mean, the whole gamut of the workshop is for here and now. You know, Ecclesiastes said in I believe it's the 3rd chapter, it talks about a time and a season for all these things to happen. And so we got to strike while the iron is hot and be accountability partners to everybody that's going to sign up for these workshops.
Bless the Lord. Pastor Jeff, what's your feeling on this summit?
First of all, I'm going to echo what Elder Nate just said. Apostle, you always started off by saying you haven't been perfect. You haven't done everything perfect. You haven't done everything perfect, but you've done a lot of good stuff down through the years. Yeah. Amazing. And this is one of those. And one of the things you always talk about, Apostle, is the sons of Issachar. And the sons of Issachar, they understood the times and they knew what to do. This is one of those things that we have decided to do in these times because it's important to these times to be able to deal with some of the things that we have done. We've been moving through the earth so fast and we haven't paid attention to the things that are necessary that we must do for ourselves so we can be a better service to our communities. That's what I think this is about.
Bless the Lord. Pastor Sabrina?
I have to agree with Pastor Jeff. He talked about knowing the times and seasons, and we know during these times and seasons that people are not just looking for a regular 9 to 5. They're looking to do stuff in their purpose.
Absolutely.
And I believe God has given them what they need to do, and this is just a tool for us to help them strategize on how to get that done.
Well, before we give you the pertinent details of how you can sign up, register, and whatsoever, I want us each to take just a moment. We all overseers over some of these classes. The ones that I'm over is dealing with wills and trust. The Bible tells us that we're supposed to set up an inheritance for our children's children. So in this life, you ought to already be looking at to make sure that you leave something behind. That terrible Temptation song is Papa Rose was a Rolling Stone. And when he died, all he left us was alone. That's terrible. That should not be the testimony of the people of God.
Absolutely.
So we have an expert who's going to bring you in and show you how to deal with wills and trust. And then we have another class that we're overseeing dealing with investment. This is the season of investments.
Yes, indeed.
This without a doubt. Jesus says, occupy till I come. That word occupy is to do business.
Yes.
So we're going to be having classes on personal things I'm involved in. I just didn't want to put some things out there that we have not tried or tested. And so I'm excited about some of these investments. And if it's not these two, they're going to be teaching you on the concept of investments. Pastor Jeff, what's some of the things you're going to be overseeing?
I'll be overseeing one of these things. I gave the testimony earlier, and that's about credit repair. Yeah. And sometimes I think we don't recognize that our name is important. And when you have your credit is bad, and you've been spending credit cards and things like that, when your name is bad, that's not a good feeling. You walk into, car dealerships and things like that and not knowing what's going to happen. Right. It's good to know you can walk in a car dealership and everything going to be all right when they do that credit check.
And one of the things that they really have to understand in this season, it's not so much how much money you make, It's what your credit score is, because they are saying to you, this is a safe person that I can lend money to.
Absolutely. What is the history of your ability to pay back? That's what they want. That's what they want to know. So that's what your credit score is. And I thank God also for the 501c3 opportunity for us to be able to share some things about you being connected as far as what your service is to the community, and being able to get your 501c3, so you're a legitimate business or organization.
Pastor Sabrina, kind of share some of the classes that you're overseeing.
Well, one of them is debt, demolishing debt. It's getting your debt consolidated.
Yeah.
So some people can't even invest because their debt is so high. And so we want to get rid of that debt so you can start investing. And then we're going to have grant writing, because some people might already have their 501c3, but people are needing the money in the funds. And so instead of just using your own funds, we want to get those grants that you have the opportunity to give, and people are giving them all the time.
Absolutely.
Elder Nate.
So I'm overseeing the area of how to write a business plan. And we know that God has given vision, dreams, ideas, thoughts to everybody.
Absolutely.
But a lot of times they don't know where to go next. And so Habakkuk says, write the vision down.
Write it down.
And not just write it down, but make it plain.
Make it plain.
So that the bankers, those investment people that are going to invest in your business can read it and run with it.
Indeed.
And understand it. And so we're going to be unpacking a whole lot. That 1 hour that we're going to be doing that day really just scratches the surface of understanding your business, your products, your service, the marketplace that you're going to be selling in, competition, financials, and budgeting and forecasting, but then the executive summary, which is a culmination of all those things. And a lot of times, that's what the bankers really want to look at to see if they're going to move forward with investing in your business.
Yeah,
So I'm excited about it, Apostle Jeff, Sabrina, for this whole program and workshop.
So this is just a snippet. Once again, Pastor Sabrina is getting ready to give you the details about the registration, but it is on Saturday, January 29th, and you can do it virtually. And it's not just for the Valley, y'all. We're a kingdom ministry, and so we want to be a blessing to everyone. So you'll be able to take 3 classes virtually. This is going to be the first segment later on in the year. No cost on this one. There may be a small cost going forward, because a lot of times you can't appreciate anything if it don't cost you anything. And so, but this one, you can register. You can take 3 of these classes. Again, it's going to start around 9 o'clock on January 29th. I'm going to ask you, Pastor Sabrina, to just give us a little detail on registration before we end in prayer.
And we just want to say, Apostle, first, that just because it's virtually does not mean it's not going to be in the spirit of excellence.
Yes.
You're going to still feel like you got everything that you were looking for in this summit. So make sure you tune in for that. We're going to release the Eventbrite link. We're going to register with Eventbrite. Most of you already know it. So if you're a Valley member, you will get the text to that link tomorrow morning. You'll get that text and start registering. Share that link. Tell other people to come. It's free. And so invite people to come, so then they'll know that it's worth even for the ones that we have to charge for. But it's going to be on Eventbrite. We're going to post it on our social media platforms, and we're going to also send that link out. So share. When you see it on Facebook, share the flyer, share the promo, and let people know that this is a free summit that we're giving out.
And it is open to everyone.
I wanted to also mention the fact that after these classes, we know we can only do so much in 1 hour. And after these classes, there'll be some follow-up, so that people are able to there'll be people to stick with you, to support you in the journey that each one of these classes are going to take you on.
And I want to concur what Pastor Sabrina said. When we've been having our meetings, anybody that knows me, I operate in the spirit of excellence. I told her for this platform, for us to do this virtually, because we not have done anything this big, I told her to get me the Bentley of platforms, so it would be done in the spirit of excellence. So again, you're going to be blessed. Sign up for these classes. We've had small things before, but this is really, really big. So get involved, and we know there's a blessing that's getting ready to come from his house to your house. In Jesus' name. God bless you. We'll see you then. Apostle, Elder Nate, Pastor Jeff, Pastor Sabrina. Guess what? We are all still here.
should never come in here lackadaisical, unenergetic. When you walk in through the doors, you be like, good morning, good morning, oh, good morning. We could have been in the COVID season for another 5 years watching it on